afei oman ensase nyina no bebi a omo ato akokoduru bia ho nkratasem ne ho nyema nyina wo mu enyai ne asa ahye ne se yema no enna edu 9 se report anase o se otworo ensem edefa ho na odeba ansana omo odwumade bi edifa ho a omo edi afa ho to we ye krata eno edi kan a eno abayan called the New Patriotic Party womo nso akache na omo nso krata womo atworo aba abonten no yenkekan bi emamwe from the Elections Review Committee womo nso krata womo atworo eni na subject no also to all party members and stakeholders where they as a memo no subject official email address for election revenue review submissions January 11th 2025. The 2024 Election Review Committee is pleased to announce to all party members and stakeholders a dedicated email address to facilitate the collection of information, insights, and suggestions from hard to reach party members and stakeholders. We encourage all party members and individuals with relevant information regarding factors that influence the 2024 elections outcome to share their output via NPP Election Review Committee at gmail.com. NPP Election Review Committee at gmail.com. Ebum na chese ode akom. We look forward to receiving your contribution and insights as we work to strengthen our processes. Thank you, William Yamwa, Secretary, 2024 Election Review Committee. Also, at the email about say omwa sebi den say woman sabe come on the email no at the atoho say NPP Election Review gmail.com election review committee at gmail.com and any the other befaso to one send me and say and also watch at the aquacoma the NPP na omonso atena so na omo ahwe ho ensema fei yenko nene executive instrument EI1 Civil Service Ministry Instrument 2025 we the ababeto jam in exercise of the power conferred on the president under section 11.3 of the Civil Service Act 1993, PNDC Law 327. This instrument enacts this date, 9th day of January 2025. Ministries of the Civil Service. 1. The following ministries in the civil service are hereby established. Ministry for Finance, Ministry of Health, Ministry of the Interior, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Energy and Green Transition, Ministry of Roads and Highways, Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Sports and Recreation, Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources, Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, Ministry of Labor, Jobs and Employment, Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture, and then Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. President John Dramani Mahama say already reduce ministry from 30 to 23. Na and also the aba abeto edwa and ne ye be rasansem we nyina mu na ye di eho enkomo or say is going to run the most effective and lean government with 60 ministers. So it's eno enene yati ministries from 30 to a year 23. Na eho ensensem enso ensensem nso si edwra na edwrafo anase nipa bi eko atake police station a ewo edwra na Ghana Police Service de krata de aba omo ka kire amanfo ese ene police for etimi ama sabri asondwe etimi abedwra enam nipa womo take edwra police station. I'll say 1. Police restore calm at Edwra following mob attack on the Edwra police station. The Ghana Police Service has restored calm at Edra following a mob attack on the Edra police station in the early hours of today, Saturday, 11 January 2025. 2. The incident stemmed from the arrest of a suspect of about 10 p.m. yesterday, 10th January 2025, for an alleged case of stealing. The suspect was detained in police custody pending further investigations. 3. Later, at about 2:20 a.m., the suspect complained of illness and was promptly taken to the Ijura Government Hospital for medical attention. Unfortunately, he passed away this morning while receiving medical treatment. 4. While arrangements were being made to convey the body to the morgue for preservation and autopsy, some members of the Ijura community attacked the police station, set it ablaze, and a section of the mob followed to where the body was and forcibly took it away. 5. The police, through engagement with opinion leaders and de-escalation efforts, restore calm and therefore have been no casualties. The military later joined in to support the police to maintain law and order. 6. Meanwhile, the Ghana National Fire Service has been on the grounds to extinguish the fire. Signed, Grace Ansa Akrofi, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Director Public Affairs. Nature said the C and so a war a jura and no. Right, my corner fame ma bejafo akwaba na yemfan komotwetwe and shishe so. Mr. Joseph Amwa, Movement for Change. The Afafranto movement. Obia bedidi. News obia timididi ya. Obeni Abishapa.
I've go there.
Na boko there.
Oh, yamiado boko
ba. Anyway,
yeah.
Some can say shada mu betu shada ba shada tum.
Oh, na shada de now no MBB ni that. But at least yanya kura ni timi ama yesi yanya macro majority and a micro minority.
Anyway, Professor Smart Sapon, Director of Research, Innovation and Development, KSTU. Prof.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah. Oh, I think committee. After saying now, one day or after saying now, you know, you need a tea for near chef for.
That's right.
More Ghana near Manoni, near New near who ye.
That's right.
Now you put to me.
Now, who here, pa? Who here, pa?
I know I'm way home by up and down and doors, but a ginyamidi or the ever caught or the ever ba. Sabi. Of a young
sanity.
Right. So.
Yeah, that's it. Jimmy, watch us, sir. Last year, I'm Huno.
I think committee so
Boko there.
Yamiadom.
Yamias.
My for feed the so now. Didika Minchia, Benifua, Meniomo, Abajumadi. So, one cassa was so, but my friend just confirm. Say, from some few months to the election there. Say, "Wow, so you do for be more." My office yapa. Now, more motive. So no young fan just confirm our.
That's right.
The Yankopon, as I say, no man, I watch Aqua Pro. About I mean, the first week in the year 2025. The Nasi will be Biodi about between.
Second week in you.
Yeah, me fan say there are some of the days say you see Wednesday. Auntie, I think a full week.
Okay.
Within the year 2025.
All right.
Auntie,
Monday too.
Yes, the Yankopon was a Akunyano. Now in Shire constituency 4 will be our Jibre, our tea, me friend Chiasrunko, and farmer or member of parliament, Honorable Dr. Stephen Amwa, former deputy finance minister. So Maminchiano. Now the church lawyer Justin Frimpon baby will be me friend Chiasrunko, and farmer. I will continue to say this. We share the National Executive Committee of the New Patriotic Party at the national level now. A nipa bako the minister between Messimabo, Akase, Ujino, Ejin Juma, Eboa Mayukuno. Even after see Lucy election, the choir a befaso a sita, and Wamba when you went to your back up court, your back up recoalition ni ade nyinaa tumi agye sasisi no e de ama MPP ama yoko no ode ne nan esi ho no ma ene de ama no kase no ogusu a ototo party ne niam ase ne be ya yebetumi afa yentoma pa asande frɛ biom na ɛko ɛda yɛ nim 2028 nso so no yafro na yɛ dinkunim lawyer Justin Frimpong dia baabi obia no bichia no kwan sonko so yɛsrɛ asi ahenefo ɛwɔ ami amayɛko nim sɛ nyame adoma eduru 2028 a ɛsrɛ mo a ɔmo sanfa no mmra biom yɛnim sɛ bibi papa bi wɔ ne mu a ebetumi aboa amayɛko no na Yura Clement Opoku Jemfi lawyer CID former MC DC for Amansia South yes ono so maminchia no kwanso koso medase.
Thank you very much. Your train say Yura Richard Honorable Richard Ofori Ajemambodi former MC for Boise or NDC pension or Obeba. My name is Silverson DC bio. I don't know. Mayor, okay. Yeah, what happens? Also, Banafe. Yeah, trust. Right, me sure enough, young Chassis from the new president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, was shared the second term as same. And now, 7th, and Meka a year Tuesday, ya Equemuya, and Yadino Esi Akunyaso. Na Yabeshasi Eddie Freehold, Sama Wakaye, then. And the Ministerial Appointments are why 3 so far. And why Minister for Finance, Honorable Dr. Kessel Atoba Forsen, wano and away say Minister for Finance. Nafi wako Energy, Honorable John Abdullahi Jinapo, and also Energy Home Ensensem, and Famanafe, Attorney General and then Minister of Justice. Dr. Dominic Ayeni, and also where you say Omra na Womeshe. These are 3 critical ministerial appointments. Yeah, why my friend critical because Oshe Financer said the Omo Air Canon. Yesikasem atwape inti enimoni say ye pobia obetimi ahwehwe na ya totonia ma na enime nyina etimi akoso energy I want to be just say your energy cover up to about 21 days. Intina so ehia na fe yehwe energy ho nsensem na yeka na fe yahwe attorney general before obegina anase yebeso ani kra na wati orala womo gather information against anase information for omususu se womo edi oman sika omadi dwirim nti yeso madwuma ba na wie ye womra Attorney General be intimidate some media almost finance ni na about 53 documents womu adane e di ama Attorney General wo be di eho adwuma oka reforms eho ensensem oka education eho reforms eho ensensem sanso na constitutional reforms. These are 2 major areas wasan aka eho ensema enanwumre ye behwe eho ensem na fe but yeshase from the swearing in na yenko Mr. Joseph Amwa mama shasem free na yenhwe baby edini si so na ho fa na said no wafa no ho ene insama odi etudwa the people who attended especially foreign dignitaries womo ebaye na yenhwe going forward. What are the implications of all this for Ghana?
In fact akonye is na yenchia ahwefo ne atiefo nyina asoso se radio ya adoma afi odi abetwa eduru ende nsema koso kakra nni obi free mu ya on the first.
Oh, okay.
No nyare hwe nye no anopa ni oni fie na wo exercise kakra no azo collapse ye no.
That was all.
So anopa so try to face it. It is a dear chua. A dear chubia.
Where the afi,
and their radius. Now for you who see Nipaso. Now, Emre was. You say, and by for Brazil, you couldn't be. Now, you find your man, she who needs to be a numum. Ubetimi I do be a Brenuswa. Now, there's one thing about it. Who's a nipper? Bible say na tio you ever na tio we do biare wie kura we do biare wie na so be so hu say na tie pa fa ebi a asawa fa bo as alcohol
and be alcohol
na fa odware awie kama no na fa won sa be we won say asawa no be fi enetie
okay
ti ewrade se enetie if you the netie no boy netie no na we san akọ ndi ya ye nto ebo ase kakra na ye hwe ni hunu se eho na ifiri bae na yesus mema ho so na ewrade nhwe ya hobrase ho na agya wono me kakra je sa mfise bebo apa me de kano afi mini number very interesting bi a echi ekọ echira me beto
okay
na o kan John Mahama is the grand friend John Mahama, His Excellency JDM.
Yes.
That friend John Mahama says only a creative in when you know well.
To be animal confused. Seven friend former president or some friend current president who say
Oba ana za klevia on TV when you know well doctor. Oba fear ni hey Kofi. Ana yawo. Obi hu na friend doctor hey Kofi na design. Ti I say aben ya ma say familiarity no but this time there you say at least okonenim kakra na fa ni die Bible say mfa ni die ma mo ni die say o say president na bigiri say nema we akoso na adidi mu a na dia be dru ba bi obe president onu president a wodie no kura no ohunu say nyankopon sa wo mu kese pa nyiwo no a because the president I would say it defies all scientific data and
researchers no dey buy obi no nyan correct
defy ni na just say God has a hand in it and God has a purpose for this country so that mean the best strength say wa ba on fa media agro no me fan say ono a na nyaaye na so ono a na chese o timfo so ya no be do be odo. There's a hand in it. Okay. It is one really and that's what the Omega didn't say for more. Rather didn't service from pa. Don't you very careful about that. After a quay, you say, or by within this short period, I said there's some kind of calm be some kind of calm be a system. I must didn't manna say, I say, a buffet munina, a coffin, and as will be any daho. Obi who say ase BBSC na miso dia na meeting my idea boa.
Okay.
You say no ebem nkura is enough for us to know say there's a very good future for our nation. Na ono beti ma share say dru baby obi so beti ma ba beto aso. Okay. Nti you say obe build a very solid foundation na obi ba wait me gina so dim dia bibi.
Okay.
Because oba no say oba the purpose ba to reset. Reset the kind of reset the answer say oh come back. Akọhwe niema bia na enye no ayi nyina afro na wotimi ahye niema amna timi akọ say dia opese ekọ
but hono Mr. Amayenhwe hono kakra by reset no what exactly is to be reset adien na ye reset
ye ni hwe kura no ye wo how the economy was being run I did do stage bi
okay
and as obia pa aba enti Okanema 4 nano workers you spoke about the economy
can wasem
and oka
constitutional
review and oka fighting corruption and oka therefore that's it is anema 4 nyina no so otimi gina so ye di adwuma we be hunu say in fact a real reset process no that's it now because constitutional review no after 32 years of this constitution any review bia maybe as a review no ya ba na se bia ko wurase na ade na dwam ene ye kan nyina so bom say ye ndi ye kan nyina bom dia what it means is say we call referendum there's a call referendum na anya anto bibia say
yeah
what does it
was back to square one
back to square one to say what ba no a yakobon ye na domo a otimi anya the macro majority what you say macro majority and I can say micro minority what you say if the macro majority no there are certain things be ho a obetimi aye oni microphone kwa biti matranse
okay
na omotimi aye a review niam bi na nia eya entrench no a ye be referendum so ya taking it differently
okay
enkan nyina amom
onchem yenu
nia ye betimi aye no easily no a ehia very say referendum no yenye no
okay
what I say sa executive instrument dey odi abesete eyi a ministries ya I want a limit. When he was a CNA president, we was better as an executive instrument, but because this is the 70.
All right.
But it me constitutional review in such a way say, ya to me say, cabinet ministers should be 20 and nothing more, nothing less. Ya. Obi aba, obe kwese obi to be used in the age.
All right.
What I say. And you say one of the nyame na don't pass. One man as a man blank check.
Start afresh.
Blank check.
Clean slate.
Blank check pardon the man.
Okay.
On fanye ni obit my be ati. Ya no so na dangerous no. There be am can say we be the serious idols of power we as a success. When you succeed and you are not careful and you serve the success no, it becomes an idol.
Okay.
Be when you betia no na edwa ku wura be a ompe. Sa success ya onya no. O make sure many trimunya ne de no mfa o me sum sa success no. Rather o make success no emfa peja o man no. Mama etrim de ye de ye ne win ye say ye macro majority. Ye mfa o mfa no me show mtri. No mo mra form o mre no ho ase. No mo communicate ye. Enchire nipa no a o mo eba because enipa bia o kasa chire ni bia no. So hu say enipa no we nipa. We nipa o ti won emfa ho say de osi hu no. E bia na there's something in him unim. Because maybe papa bi ba medwum say de me feeder. Obegina medwum nanka achepa na say do sigina no. Me midiri ho no. Ka me piana gina nchen. Ako na bibi ye na we. He papa no niam a woto ye no.
Nka wo mana kokko.
Na hey. Body no anka asem to me. So it is as na tie say enipa say obi we dey be crowd we are lucky crowd na be share congregation no and as audience no hu omani mpo dia obetimi na the most dangerous one is what radio so na TVs na wo kasa na wa gini o said that enipa me say tie ngwa na na kasa you make the worst mistake
Okay.
because millions of people are listening and they will look at your demeanor and everything because how you encode will determine how they decode it.
All right.
It's very important and then is for no ban omo ba omo mebrum hoas no mu kasa ade ba na ye ka hoas ma omo nyanto bo ase nchirichirim ye na omo nya sa hoti type of ahomaso onye nyina mfiri ono no man intimi ko ani
omo ba it looks as if say almost everybody that is talking has been why sober calm especially with the overwhelming votes are womo enyaye no
yes and I can say almost your bibi so so boy is not no me dey bebrebe no say no nyina ekofom say o nyina ekofom because man who say ade na ese no it's not their making.
All right.
Yankopon na bie kwa wiamom they need to humble themselves if they want to continue with this a year and then you be part of the reset by the time omo time beso a ombeko no na bo se omo timi de o man na ko do stage bia ye nyina ye nyantiase bi ame ho what that type of fellow feeling no but baby ba ko a also president ya kan very important say on kanche ne nkola no a omo ye dede no a ene se binema no a omo ye no a enye no they must be treated as criminals not as party apparatus because so forms of your party apparatus and I say omo enipa bi ho kan ya ba na go bi kra no oboa there's one ayibia ecoso one of the constituencies agrophobia ko pamo collectors bi every stage bi adem ko emfa ban ho
makopa mo
eno makopa mo wo mu anu mo ho ye adwuma no wo mu ba ye no wo mu ho no ana police for the right people no ban na we no ma sori adwan na je so bi akromfo
anyway to be the am for the
omwajim
okay
and they to treat them as criminals no deal with them decisively
okay
so be mo man mwadwo obi kan se bi si na minim se da o mayi so na Was it? We MPP did worse in 2017. NDC too are doing their worst in 2025. This is equilibrium action. The same uncultured behavior happened respectively in 2001 and 2009. If MPP come to power, God willing, the same cycle will continue. Until and unless political parties change their attitude about the winner takes all, this cycle will always repeat itself.
Okay.
It is your papa, your mama, or by president. If you do back on the money, one shall say obey a prayer government here, and I say obey building inclusiveness. Now when you are winner takes all, so no to me ya, we will be because we are all learning our lessons. We shall name our course in now. Yes, your baby. Was the MPP for the you have to say everybody we may address
complaints. No,
what is it? They are learning their lessons, and will be lessons. And the best will say, funny man, don't be taking serious, no take good action. Then one making sure so crowd no will be on. We signal one country say it's not about haughtiness anymore. It's about real issues and issues and nothing more. Nothing less.
All right. And the four Timothy and I said priority areas in yes. I'll be focused critical areas: economic restoration, improvement of the business environment, governance and constitutional reform, and accountability, and the fight against corruption.
Very powerful.
Yes, these are the four critical areas.
Business communities, they have we have suffered a lot. Okay. We have suffered a lot. We have suffered good afford can say if that is what it is, I don't have any problem because we have been paying already.
Okay.
But we have suffered a lot. When you may be a coso, you tagiwa. Sadly, you know,
Sure.
You tagiwa. We be with my document with my 1 year. No be angry.
They be tagged na me pay. Oh, okay.
What I say?
So be yes, some senior and so here. Anyway.
Yeah, tagiwa. Obey mo papa.
Anyway.
Oh, sadly, you know, yes, Oban. May sadly in few. Now, Obian feel that kind of belonging is part of the cake.
All right.
Now, intimate because say, yeah, you know, the baby. So, you come at Juma. Workers everywhere.
Ghana never break.
Unemployment, the other way.
Right.
I create him so mono. No boy, now you see him. No business now. Now create the right environment. Government is not in the business of doing business, but rather creating environment for businesses to thrive.
All right.
To one tea and swasi.
All right.
Then you say, you know, we say, men are maybe women and bay. No one of our private sector, no. On creating environment with my private sector.
Anyway, my call na Honorable Richard Ofori Ajiman Bwedi, former MC of Boise, Ono Ewaha. Kizuba. Good evening.
Good evening, good evening.
Miss Amo Yakosu, ne mami free munti. Emani Yako. Owini ya na.
Oh.
That's right. Anyway, you hear the inauguration. Now you hear a statement. President Eddie Tuga during the inaugural activities na a course on the 7th of January. No, a home common ID. To my minty on San Maba, Abia for our council.
Yo, my mincha, na mincha, but here for any here for our gym or share. Na mincha titru NDC ma o asante mantema ne mi ahodo a mo TV ne mo radio eti me kokodu nyina na yen koso mo ma baso adwuma den a o ma ya nkunimdi a ebi nsi da o mo de ama party no na yen se o mo nkwan se President John Dramani Mahama abebio oba adwuma ye
Oba adwuma ye wa media agro
oba adwuma ye na obeye adwuma no ama Ghana man enya ho emfaso inya ne mugidie ne yenya ne mu awehye mu se animonyam hya Ghana man e de ahye no a ebi mbaada no obedi hu dwuma
okay
na mekanisa na sentiment ameleta me bo ye party mpanyifo titu ye regional chairman yera Augustus Sandbus on the regional secretary and regional executives na omo ye ntuma ke be from ahwene pankasa
okay
they say omo pen you see the regional executive bia nyi bida e was sentiment ma omo ye kan ye see to NDC a 3 akoso a 4 and they do 7 3 sharp atem enya ye betwa pi said ye te bia betwa pi chene be chen ka
okay
I can assure you there's no way we are giving up on Tepa and there's no way we are giving up on Obuasi East and there's no way we're giving up on Azahavo and Southwest which is Man Council. It won't happen in C the right thing will be done and definitely our seat will move to 10. They should party supporters should be rest assured we will fight in accordance with proper procedure and law and we'll take what is rightfully ours.
Okay.
NC says I see to me as an EBJ in Jim.
Okay.
Jamonka, I'm a commander. Once the regional chairman, oh, yes, so you know what I say. No, never.
So shame fa.
So shame fa.
Okay.
No, never nipa.
Okay.
What I say. Into Monkama and Tomoyem.
Okay.
Mate, Manti and Obuasi East before a war Makuma
Man crash of 4 before
demonstration be next week in Munyabutre.
Okay.
Munyabutre. And Munyam Shana Ghana for their share NDC no. And they are so dear Cassia pa na ba I'm telling you. The level of confidence among for the Amayen. The margin of victory. We cannot in the least disappoint the people of Ghana.
Anticipating to see. Anticipating to see.
Oh, maybe radio so, about TV so.
Yeah.
Catcher will say in Ashanti region we are looking at between 32
and
34%.
Yeah.
I told you on your TV.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
And it's exactly me can now wonder. I told you that we know what we are doing.
Okay.
One say there's something that happened in Ashanti region. This time, among where we rallies I can say many papa be go baby. When we sat down to look at our strategy, we thought that was a very negative approach for us in the stronghold of our opponents. If you want to show that numbers game, will be dwarfed. No also no. So open we exhibiting numbers no about here. We come one. O number omo de be pie no. O de be there. But as a party no existed. So we decided to make sure that we engage individuals. I can tell you that sometimes nipa 14 near faka near cook ruby so and nipa no near cause you going to meet 5 people.
5.
Yeah.
Just 5.
Yeah, but nipa 5 near 4 car in a convoy will go. So I 5 no. Uda na background near the way mommy MP before. But where the communities they are pillars. And when you are able to sit down with them and explain your policies to them and they ask questions and you're able to provide answers, we 5 now. On 50.
Walk over Crony.
On 50.
Okay.
What I say. So we decided to do the campaign on nucleus babies. Since you're region by 5. There's only here. Zones. Yeah, teams be brave. So we're touching base with people.
Yeah.
Other than crowd because you can't say earlier. And this is one other level. Come on, so almost say, the enter me all no. And they said, you are Jari Union, Jari Brain.
Yeah.
Toro and Sa. Now I just watching one film. I've waited back on your name. The NDC for your Mokai home tea near could never know a big go baby. Yes, in Nipa by you. Hey, NDC for Moko program no manson. Nipa bye. Manson voted a year, a blue 15,000. By rally, Nipa buys any 5,000. Nipa no way. So it doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
The time I'm for a no boy, man for the school buses, be a call, Aguna, ya sesa nkofo gu keske mu ne de kɔ no ne ya sekotafo ne ye hwe mo ne yesre what I say na man tie bi nwum bi a mo boze ho ye mesre ho ye metwe ne ato anu bi tie hwe no a ne ye bosa anwuma na mo ho ye mesre. But we decided to touch base with the people, and I think that the regional executives no my age, but there was not a single week constituency 47 you won't have somebody regional executive leading a team there.
Right.
And it gave us a good result. They have really worked hard. And the results is encouraging. We buy the market, say prospects are promising. The results is encouraging. But the see, what I would call on the rank and follow the party is that instead of giddy no, let's young form. Let's not mimic the MPP. Let's not copy what the MPP did wrong. MPP to Kobola so Kwaje Bola. Don't repeat that mistake. I know when he near Bufu and a Ghana for the Matom level. MPP for Kobu be Kwaje Yane and ye be. No more Bufu no motive. Let us show that we are different. When now that we are in government, let's prove to the Ghanaian people say they called for a change and we have come with change. The people cannot call for change and will go with the same old attitude. Then we would not have had change. Into one, Yendimina. Only attitude omo benya to me. Only a man for Casa, Ober Cosra, a Nippon do Cosro. The Nippon do Cosro, only more Casa. Don't see you to act that way, Yanche, Eber Cosisia. But when we give respect to the Ghanaian people and we realize and appreciate that 2 million if you're more, let's listen to them. Baby, how one. Let's explain to them. They say, yeah, yeah, a good for Adu this is 1 day, any 5 hours. No, yeah, more on. Also, so keeping on. Let the people know. Who free a bemono. Now, energy with the NDC, whilst we reset this country and put it to Triaka. Uba be there buying pools be ready so be our light bill. A hunchra bar, in a young fem. Uba be there buying swa. At least we fool dear. Say, once I open the beer by void. Doesn't want to hear the end. Won't a month for the last. Indeed, when you open opportunity about Bemuna, let's psych ourselves. Ghana for no who say, Ye knew more tenasa tibiana, Betias ye chat, resetting quino. Na yen the mind do baby. Ya ombe hubi ade na ya Ghana for no feel so omu feel pep businesses I shall see improve omu businesses I shall see increase the number of employment and mantia any adwumaye enya biye unemployment levels are starting back from people are beginning to see hope. They will align with the NDC in a proper manner 4 years and where be the Nyamede chair 4 years. Let us conduct ourselves properly in a manner that resonates with the aspiration of the people of Ghana. When we do that, the Ghanaian people will work with us in good times and in bad times.
Thank you very much. Jimmy, Wache and Sa. The immediately defeated party Free Abemu na yenhwe at this particular moment. Jimmy, I'm to you.
Of a moment that was na Mevenja Sonko Emma Omamajibra Omutie.
What 10 minutes today, Uncle? Yes.
Maminchia Mira Amoa Professor Ham Venjas from Confaman na Mebra Penny Zubasoso or a more of a precupe. Simzawa Bay and they may be on my ya na what will be from what now their chen. Sape pepe na meso make pesa mkacheren nza amayoko ne de sebio ye wo hono so obi fomwa na de achen me wo fakodi movement kakra so they say opposition
c'est mon referendum c'est mon referendum must stretch and only for must stretch and only for I
yeah it's necessary but they be that chin that we nim e ma bet na wo twa so nti yebesre mampani yedinyamidi sra no you see when it comes to these four bobo so ne de yesra no the e-levy, the emission levy, the betting levy and then the COVID-19 levy yesra no onyim free ho your bossa or the head to draft a social contract with the Ghanaian people there within 120 days.
On my timelines.
Yes. Montuaba ne mame. Montuaba ne mame wie. Yedimisi akunyaso on the 7th of January year 120 days. Sanima for win na me yefio.
I didn't enter 120 days in bad. And if you have any qualms, any topic, anything.
Or be rationalize it. Yenya butre na DMB and no dear master. Me sa timubium no on the free senior high school policy. Did he kai? Ubia oti kruma mzi. Development in terms of infrastructure. Mana policy wise kran Mana policy wise kran a bindway about the education sector. Me constituency. Yebetina konya so 27. Yebetina konya so 2017. Na yewo senior high school miensa. Public senior high schools miensa. Ene public senior high schools miensa. Ene yewo 5. Prince of Peace girls. What's house on Treso? Na private. Ene government absorb. Or provide almost additional infrastructure and facilities. See about 4 years down the line. Nkolano results it was perfect, top notch. So 5 senior high school see. Yamiadom. Upuguari, St. Hubert, and a KSTS. There are patasi. Ukohonoma. There is the witness. I wohonoma dance or no NDC by one until I'm talking about the infrastructure development. I definitely am trying to repeat that and emphasize on it. Uko infrastructure development in every senior high schools across the country. Maybe the constituency senior high schools across the country. Maybe the constituency an example. Uko Puku area infrastructure development. Omanyama they have a special IT library on its own. Apart from omo library books go on, they also have another library. I know computers, tablets and kwane. This is what we believe
should be high. Confidence I work President Mahama Munu ye high, and it is so because or stand it out. Sabi the first time no na ebi mukoye ne bud lekens ko fancy.
This time around.
And they can say KOD and they can say President Mahama
yes. He knows everybody.
He's supposed to know everybody.
Yeah. Obi said you be at here.
As some crowd catch no na wie any friends now. The kasa no swap and the kasa no to say yes. In fact, President Mahama kasa wie no. Now I was wondering whether na young ones no baby brain na was it in this same spirit? Because this is a leader who is calling everybody onto the. Was it in this same spirit? Because this is a leader who is calling everybody onto the table. Very reconciliatory, very presidential, very reconciliatory, very presidential address, like those things. Na mo amudi na chinene ntokwane den na me hu say like those things. Na mo amudi na chinene ntokwane den na me hu say the two don't match. Intermediate way, me need any challenge with President Mahama. I am very certain that the Nyamia or the do near spirit any Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs, yeah. For me, now they were not things that you were National Security Coordinator. Near Sans were Minister for National Security. For me, there were a lot of duplicity or duplications.
What about roads and highways and transports?
Yes. In fact, in my view, no previous on so na and also sa na net here na Ministry of Roads and Transports. And so see here transport is separate and roads and highways is so separate.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the things and also a railway, transport. I felt it was transport.
All right.
And for me, roads and highways, and then maybe transport
could have been one. Okay.
Until no see okay, at that time no me presented 20 list of ministries. I felt say nanka no na the standard. In fact, the constitution allows us to create 19.
Okay.
Until kaya pe 19 no cranky.
Still.
Yeah, pe 19 na yebenya.
So okay can be boom.
Yeah, pe 19 na yenya po anesa.
Yeah.
Yenya po anesa because the sports koka youth ho near the roads koka transport ho near the fisheries koka agriculture. Yenya 19.
Pepe.
Yenya 19. Until why they said that as a beam review when you are there to jade Ninsasha say the said this is how we are going to go for the next 4 years. It's fine, it's better than 30.
All right.
But Senko, yes, so better down more, but we will not take that away from him. But all in all, say President Mahama have said will not be the problem. And I said an experience and unimubia basically allow no man mistakes. But near the problem never bano appointees no umbe assuming the various positions. In fact, my junior mood na for example na Jimmy kasa assurances are menu azuba de ma youth no CCA no na anka hu hia ya to aba na wie. Let us respect the outcome. In my view, my personal view in America, we nya ade afi na asemo aba ho ma ye de akokot ma court asako share ma asako kan de bi asako and on record there are only 2 constituencies are under contention. Akwetia menu akumi ho na Akaikwe North omumi enu pe na wo issues ho na wo encourage wo party for say wo asem na eguso ka ye besiesie bia be fine a na wo asho let's take the politics out. In my view ya to aba na wie politics out sisi ye ejuma everybody should do that because the expectation is very high. See, I about educational reforms. There is a way of pushing through government policy. One way is to tease. Inti uti baby na say no mean a person than opening a tepe abafa. Kase. Free SHS no. Sabe yehwe minu ake odia ai. Sabe ujina yie. Bema Wiska.
Somebody me yamfatu. Manemre busa. Obi about me yamfatu.
Oh, me kwa de emra me tie setekbe onim na funny enough na di ba betim pa ye Oliver Can. Na ma dwem say na sade na ahwe no kwan wetimi sponsor the whole with respectfully you know people like more nominate you feel say it's a position he has held for a long time. But see our baba mu into a bit easy ho kakra na okeka
ohwe de amanfo be ka fa ho
educational reforms na think say teasing be koso. But President Mahama should try and draw a line between the promise and then the actual no be deliver no. All right. And fa ho ne brofo abe use and you can say rationalization. Then once you play around the English, the final product no is it the same as what you promised?
And I say
e ho na bema the one was that nya microphobia umuno benya problem. Let's check education who say teasing because the same way with tax. And also teasing kakra koso
be say onjai emission levy NDC onjai levy into yes
senior me consistently na me position ne say e-levy no the form in which it came ene Ghana sebe ye de ye be bibia yen hu say ye se bo manfo na mane consult friends consultation and as a consensus building as an pushing that was my problem. Thank you to your boss we levy say no e ba wie as an afina ministry no no that comes before you launch the whole thing. As a ba no mpofri mu ma nipa enye sa anka there is a space where activities are going on there financially. Until let's put something there to tax. The percentage for me, I think we shared that way. But Bibi Kakrebi to acknowledge say one so moody job, one so to Bibi. These were my consistent words on it, but not there say e-levy no here. In fact, Oko Ghana Webnia, they are on record to have said say one of the biggest mistakes President Mahama will ever do is to cancel e-levy. And so
categorically, yes.
Until we are going to see how the Boshe will be managed around the actual. But who said no, so who teasing no? Koso and maybe I mean you are penny Dr. Asasante. And you live in no so trim na then you may I have held that position for a long time. Politics in tea and a month for a year campaign against e-levy. Nanka yes here and say a sondodo yentiso. Betting tax, for example. Yeah. Not a sondodo.
10%.
Is there a senior? How? Why? Senior,
10%.
And Tina make us say, but you are Udi idea shakuremu. Oh, money who say, oh, your responsibility be a friend of payment of tax. And no, Udi dear Jebi, and now you better crack to 1 year. Oh, Chirakwara, dear crack motor for 1 year. Tormaka crackers and function and Debbie. Gateway be
or dead then.
There no kitty be 0.5 B and no 1% cry. Name Momuno ye campaign, do a promotional program be already so near there. Man crani be and Phyllis said they are responsible citizens. They are tax paying citizens.
Pay taxes.
Ghana cards this year you will be a 10 number and yes, get away of a crano. Mobile transaction and I said betting then be now periodically GRA can do it to see what
updating.
What sending no notice? We say, oh, your tax identification number so has been credited with or tax our contribution.
So far, saying what you
your case for tax clearance certificate, bra. And you penny for one question here, how proud a young man will be if he's able to show a tax. The certificate. And those are the things, but see, no they are making different from Boshe. Ushe bodia now sure you may have to, but I mean still a president. You made the I don't want to preempt him, but I want to see how he would draw the line between Boshe or share specific ones, and at the size of government in the perfect, and one who this would marking 100%. And my last comment I made. Ni President Mahama experience in the medical appointees in the medium Misromo. President Mahama is not that hungry. Sebe, baby, Yamidin Namua didn't be do ye. Sebe, where Yajuma be crown na come da. But I can foresee some grassroots people be a Uja 1 minute over Fadiako. Ora ebinumo mamesa property fund there to muno nebisu mesa property di wachiko yes akwese oni edwan akwada hayi no ai no that is my biggest fear. And then my second and last fear menewo Ghana for amutie yen. Because most of the challenges we have as a country, our irresponsibility, do level be out general one tears here. Sebi da ben na yen na so ye catch who say ye bejai, e be mura ye better to a good ball and got temuni adima flooding this year fan crofo. Na ban ya bebu ban da ben na ejomfo and then mat say good for say ye live in pepa. It's fine. You see, it's only the fool who doesn't change his mind. If in the first place they were against it and now they are for it, fantastic for me. They have come to my position. Now, artificial shortage in the man muguta for ne ready for sebe. Madaroma. Eto de be a see you. Me say Madam for Kwabena Owusu. PPP. I can call independent or in Kranza North. Madam for Kwabena Owusu ne yakoto ebro. Ya to ebro na wi apaki bibie wi o na kase ba ko peka ebetima be load sa ade no na ba be fa do so kakra ye kochin ya ko peka ba ya ma me so wate se dollar no ekosuru nti o ya gina jombo ama
watum wa
ya to awie na ye kwakofa ka ba no oton ma ye sa wa boka no wate se dollar no ya ebro ni dollar ke o de ebro ni dollar
bro na watwa wi ahata wi abage wi no
such as ozu de onim no ya fa ni bisa na semu ya making enti monso moka ho alright moa na modi aban yi be ko na moa masa de na ba o ma ni mu ye den a ebi mpa na president mama ni mu hwe so ye be exchange rate KOD ye won croford wo mum to me share that $1 na free system nim na short
ono a was continue akosesa
na short ye nyina ya ansesan yesu ban ya saa de no ebe ha adwene taste for foreign goods sebe ye wo Ghana gari wo ho and so you will be no more Oyomudan, China Gary,
no pay.
and no mupe. You were Ghana Kente wo. Unu sem krofo bi honma China Kente no. Na make a real examples na make on ya go na medium. Sir, our taste for foreign goods. I'm ending it on Menewo because abano e baako was starting appointed. What point ya bros wa ye 500 between 500 to let's say 5,000. If they are cell phone in account board members then account one. Assembly government appointees would be account 5,000 maximum. Menewo ya can we are in millions. Ye free be macroeconomy or microeconomy. Micro ni ye me no nketenkete na ye wase ho no. E ka bomu ho. Determine e koso wo so no mo no. Enti obia nkokan Jeremiah 29:7.
Hey, preach abem.
Ane nyame wo chebe kwaso ya kan Jeremiah 29:7. Bible say eya mo hwehwe oman no a nyame ede mo abedue mu no. Mo hwehwe sa aman ni yedie. Second sentence say na monsre urade mu nyankopon ho mpa ye mamu akandifo ene oman no efri say
so
oman ni ye die mu ena me no so ye bedi ye.
Thank you very much. Right, Meba Kinzuba Honafe Yahre, the ministerial way na Sanmaba, I am Stamwane Jimmy Ho. Good evening, KOD. This armchair research of the MPP concerning why we lost the election will not yield any better results. It is best for the MPP to go to the various constituencies to have first-hand information rather than relying on the lackadaisical armchair research. Maybe our national executives do not want us to come to power immediately. TT Brekum East MPP Electoral Area Coordinator nti ono so na dwenchira wode abrɛ ne anope no Michael Oduro entry say every mem I have for region the NDC member are fighting for private toilets. Why? Most mo ye bi nti minkasa ye mo ye minkasa ye enye mo bia enye bi enye away in the statement we are making sir people fought for toilets. That is what I mean.
Oh, yeah, specific with the private.
Anyway, right, the NDC and John Mahama, we know are not new. It is the same people who took double salary, cancelled teacher and nursing training allowances, introduced 3 months pay policy for teachers, couldn't manage doing so, etc. They have nothing new to offer Ghanaians from Akoto and Samem. Anyway, good evening. I vehemently opine that the MPP's penchant for internal sabotage is a self-destructive propensity that necessitates cessation, for it is through unity and introspection that we can rectify our inherent flaws and fortify the party's foundation. I'm a person of Okai Andrew from Bantama, Waribi in the Senate West District. Okay, yeah, that's it. Menkabe to be nafe member Kinzuba ho. Good evening, boss. Please tell the NDC man to stop the noise and focus on their core mandates. Governance isn't about talking. This is Kinsolo from Bandaman SHS. Now, Aden Wayadeng. Anyway, Onosodia or the Abrel. My name is Honorable Ellen Ajiman. Good evening, bro. Monikasa NDC man. Okay. Obi bona baso no bi so e de ne AC baby from. Omo oyere. Awoya na man yasa.
Na bi body so position e o hwe convoy.
Mr. Ho told NDC man that all that we are waiting for is how Kenke will be reduced from 5 cities and 7 cities to 1 city, egg from 3 cities to 50 pesos. And again, how dollar will move from 14 cities, 68 pesos to 5 cities, because that is what light on. We are waiting for the Martin from Kokoso. Anyway, Zuba, my member Honafe.
Opposition for Adria was very convoy. I can't go to
But me too, young ministerial on Kakrana.
Only maybe. We are not expecting the whole of Ghana to be supportive of us.
Okay.
Because they are not so powerful.
Okay.
And we're not expecting all NDC supporters and appointees to behave in a manner very acceptable. But community. But until you win your bar, Abani Yabano Kayan for NDC. Minya appointment. me nyanya baby nko ntimi nko Dubai.
Ah, obako ara na nko. Ara na nko.
Me watch am there some da bahada.
Aye.
It's $1,000 watch na.
Yeah.
Me born opposition to some about ben me more. Nya for sa. What you say? Eti enkasa ya ba ben mu no obi what you say? Ade kira me kwa ben ma watch me mo bio. Makoko pay 200 cedis dey na biabo.
Umpasam.
Very good.
Obiane na adwene ode na.
Obiane na adwene ode na. What you say? Me ka bia me de bayi. Ebia sam kwa be ma me
kokora mba be ji atwi.
Ebia me kwa ba me nsu bi. Na ko pay salon bia.
Ketua bi.
Obia because unim. Ya so die no eso sei Mahama de. Ye NDC for na party no ye pet ne nto aso.
No obiane hu ni sa.
Yeah, who papa? Because unim. Mahama is doing one thing.
Yeah.
2 years into his term, we are likely to select a new leader. What I say? If we don't conduct ourselves properly, there are 2 MPP4 in their second term, I bet 2 in the first term, and we are very much conscious of that.
Right.
81, public appearance and conduct. It is very important for us as a party.
All right.
Ghanaians should rest assured that we are NDC near my appointment now be arrogant. Yeah,
be modest. Mo be uniform.
Who want to me show modesty? Yeah, babu. You have
E proper.
Yeah, but discipline.
Anyway.
We will not allow our appointees to misbehave. Yeah, my own son, Ghana for no. Me huja ho nkyere omo. Ye do atemene ukufia no yere mosu. Bosumi so ajupe. Ye do atena ajupe a ne den say. Ajizo be sabe o ya ye yew na oji akatua.
Yeah.
Me mfa ho ye me na me nyima akatua na me nya adwuma no.
Yeah.
To the best of my abilities.
Yeah.
Because unim nipa ho adwuma na e den and we are conscious of all these ones. Now to the ministry, President Mahama made a firm promise.
Yeah.
Say he would select ministers around the figure 60.
Yeah. We
have 16 regional ministers. And we have the communication is gone down. Nobody should be expected a deputy regional minister position because it's
Emma. That's about 32.
Emma. What I say? And I heard 23 now. We and 8 deputies now. It's just around the figure 60.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
So what it means is that and I'm saying that for those of us who know President Mahama and the new attitude that he's putting up, the man came purposely to prove a point and cement his legacy.
Okay.
And I can assure you that President Mahama will leave a legacy.
Okay.
Uncle Primis. Indeed, he has not the least problem about pleasing people and not supporting him in a contest. That baggage is not with him.
All right.
What I say, he will not handpick somebody to follow him and take over for him to say the ACA. So that baggage, he is not going to have it.
Okay.
He sets up a team, he sets up the task with timelines. Let us deliver for him, period.
Okay.
Once we deliver for him and he's able to build a solid legacy, and then the effect will affect any NDC beyond President Mahama.
Okay.
So I'm what President Mahama now succeed. I'm an Indian and fair. Yeah, quite one or call one best of what I say, and we are all conscious of that.
Okay.
But what Kasabia now by Munipa Kasacha Ghana for many annual what I say. Say uti opposition no aba ba mu na unya ban tumi na akọ Dubai enche say wonam kran na unika pre na auto siga wonom no 1 week na wo de ma akogu yacht mu France na utwa kire enye pe eno de yesu ba fun. Okay. Wo ten kran na onem kran wo suit ado court ye ni tua e bia utim so di so atwa ni sa na jot na wabwa wadafo ni KKD afedie unya ba bi gina ya wan na ya aka
me pese me ko details the German kana sem
afedie utimi to Lamborghini
prof German kana sem
afedie utimi to Lamborghini net aso 4 hey Mr. Chop guy inti yehu na afedie we get ba ku fi Nigeria okwa kodi ni birthday of France o sie na play ba ku so die kire hey play mu convoy Ah, what is Asubani ba? Ube kufie.
Yeah. No so.
Yes, so. Ob de maba ko guyachi mu ye ni so. Hwe. Nka be ka France o. Masa ya breo. What I say?
Some man is sad there.
Yeah, the colonial discipline by Abai no. I'm saying I want to go beyond President Mahama.
Yeah.
And it is important that we as members of the NDC would discipline ourselves. It is only discipline and respect for the Ghanaian people. And the All
right.
You show them respect. Now too, and then okay. But you live near Fanco Parliament. And your copper say
Echo Parliament.
Let's
just Mukano.
Ghana is a country governed by law. And you bought finance minister. Obeko vete. Meboa. Oko vete ni we. Yeah, the 2 minimum we are. I can assure you, live ye between and then make sure me the cho transfer be a me man for taxes in come to me for NDC need to ya
between.
Yeah, by yanka say am for taxi be ama and the answer ho.
There be.
Nti levy ni de ebeko. COVID levy ebeko. Road toll ebeba.
Okay.
Road toll no ye de beba. But what them say ebeba a bit efficiency bebem in net collection. It will come in an improved form.
Okay.
And some level of income ebeko into the road fund. But what the point I'm there are a lot of people are only the tax bracket, you know, artisans. We are likely to use standardization to rake in artisans are tax. We have to widen the tax net. And yes, nipa kakrebi businesses kakrebi na debi omutuano omuna bribia na increase taxes no. Because what we do when we do that, what it means that we are not helping businesses to retain profit. And once businesses don't retain profit, they cannot expand. Yeah. And once businesses can't expand, we can't have employment. So what we are going to do is I will expand the tax net. We will mechanize the economy in such a manner that new opportunities will be created. Okay. What I say? A day enuma ebebre amanfo. But all these things must be done in the framework of the proper rule of law.
So now with the expansion of the tax net, you know, a problem that has been there. The issue is how to get the other people.
And I make just a standardization.
Okay.
My example. Yeah, previous government, NDC government nearby. And the idea say be by say we need energy commission krata, we electrician a juma bi a won't me. Yeah. And no ma omo ye electricians are who do Ghana in pay sa krata no. So it means that the National Energy Commission has a data of electrician over a period of time. Also, we renew Okrata. It is the Nipano own taxa. At the renewal point, you can take your tax. All right. So why can't you extend it to plumbers,
other
masons? That standardization. The training bureau or some of them, the Ghana Standard Authority requires mason for say or some multimedia you do this standard to make sure that our buildings are safe. And so no man any jumano. Obia could see down or could see you have 3x4 bia. Now,
sorry, master.
Near bugu. Okay. But what I say, once we bring in standardization, what it means is that we are going to improve on the quality of work because then we are going to monitor the competence in accordance with training. All right. And when you do that, now we register or now we do tax at that registration point. You do renewal, now we do tax. There is no way they can avoid it. All right. But and once you are bringing the standardization, you are improving on efficiency, and then you are getting people to be part of the tax bracket, and it will affect a lot of areas. And I can assure you that. Wait a minute, Mr. Amu, near the taxes, we can't continue on that path. Yeah. We businesses. And you see, I buy into me create Juma Biao. A private sector and create Juma. I buy Juma be creating in thousands. What I say, but private sector and human in millions. Okay. And the abiding responsibilities will be creating environment and private sector are flourishing. All right. If you overburden them with taxes, high cost of borrowing, what it means is that private sector gets crippled. And once they can't expand, unemployment because of and when private sector one sector may fear media. The number of media setups are growing. TV stations are also, radio stations are also. Now, for anybody within the market chain, where your Katia affected production, direct advertisement, and the number of radio stations are also. Now, advertising packaging also, and all of you would have to scramble for the little that is left on the market. In the end, our responsibility is let us guide government to create that opportunity for businesses to thrive. When they thrive, it affects all sectors. And humanity businesses will then advertise, and all forms of media platforms will then be making money from the economy. So we have a responsibility. I believe that say leaders with the right attitude.
Right. Thank you very much. Remember, Mr. Joseph Amoho, now for the ministries, cut down from 30 to I remember how they have to yeah, Quran no.
They say me trust na me offer ediwi. I say osi panimu kase ya obi am kase. Mami trust na me offer.
Ube ya campaign
to your phone ya dia pon. I think say no better.
Jimmy mami too.
Ase mami offer zubu ekanyi na crocodile John.
Dey na crocodile.
The work can say Mahama the ode ba na say na crocodile John. I say what talk afofro. Afofro for ni bonsuom. Ha? My entire number plates, 24. They say 25. 22, 23. Hey, they see an answer crap. A pen by and in future crack goose. No, maybe you're Mujana, the course on the yet. But yes, see, one simple thing that will come to mind is that no, see, they are looking at the future of the party. Oh, Mahama first time, no, you're appointee. This is no boy. Into Mahama first time, name is seeing now. Now, what could you solve as I could be? Appointees like himself, we do not looking at the future of the party.
Oh, sir, this time they've gone and come, they've know the reality. And
one thing I'm saying, yes, me, I'm
not
expecting
me as a chief executive
from the second term.
On her side, there are things that I did are upon sober reflection I should not have done.
Until I make us say, even that time, they knew that. John Dramani Mahama was looking for a second term. That brings me back to the statement I made. This idea Kenya Crocodile John. At the end, the Uber for Fra, you want them away. I said, "Di now warren, or more mobile, and I said, be too mobile be too for no. And acquire our phone fast or mutia futu. What you say? And the all Canadian SBU, I was a worker. Because in Nayaba, na o kan se bi o kan se mi na I was say gumi minim se professional in someone o say ti asem ni you se kasa kase ndi o moto mbe package fie no motwi enketua ne de aye dadan because of public perception.
Quote him well.
Okay, mami continue. Me twa o mama banjuma me twi saloon car.
Then the same thing I'm making.
Me wo dada o. Enya afa na me koto.
If you do that, then indirectly it means say you want to deceive the public.
There be
no pese amanfu ti o tie de o kan yi or say because of public perception.
No.
Person be who say who trika kese because the person who trika kese be critics of impressing be say bia ni pan buy the buy and when you know what time.
Yes sir.
O ti ase.
Me say ahotraba. Me kuta V8 car. And I may ya ban adwuma. Me fa V8 car no koye adwuma. Me burn 8 gallons of fuel a day. Me fast fuel, me fast small car. Me burn 3 gallons of fuel a day. Me see ahotraba. Adete na ahotraba na me ya ban adwuma. Na me ko fa me V8 car koye ban adwuma. Na me fa saloon car. Na me burn less fuel so that the cost of running government goes down.
Martin say watch it ya ti ase. Another one. You see, elimination by substitution. One of the rough tactics in administration. Or say, we make sure say be we are the way ba. Inti they are opening now. Are you going to make sure say a man for no, or what and also say, who sanin waha, no we mian waha. elimination by substitution or no ankasa nka KOD to oboma e bi we sana you are not being fair what am I can be akwesi bi one man we bisa asem na me kan ye no sa pepe na okan no or sit omudi towing living here the eba e dey wait you are not being fair to me e dey omudi yi towing living free ho because at that time no na fuel prices no na e increase na e cost so we felt like ye yi sa neme ni nyina the free ho no ma at least ebe cushion the ordinary Ghanaian kakra and you guys say we ni nyina de ebe yi na we out there best so say but ye the way bad ya then indirectly you know o campaign message now say abiding the taxes a good amount for no so no o can be different when you've been given the power finally I will say meba obesanya time akasa almost say minimpa almost say tiu hwe yenim di omo ye ne pa yenim di omo ye no the strategy is that let's reduce the number of ministries and create more directors. I'm saying that we know what you are doing. Say fisheries here now Prof. King, the Ministry for Fisheries, the Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture, and Agriculture, and I think it's two. So you make the two. You make the two. No, me as a Ghanaian, I mean you ordinary Ghanaian or as a fellow Ghanaian, I don't have a problem with the measure. No. I don't have a measure, but my problem is that you see. Minister Bakona Edenban, will he be able to make sure say the responsibilities, policies are also implementing effectively and efficiently? We're managing to the satisfaction of all more aquaculture and more fishes. Minim some more and Buano. Or no, yes, a Jumana in the year, or more here, more.
Premix
near once and something na more fish omo yi namni omo kwan was omo fast omo time also sanya man yeso ayewo aha ye agrican kasa omo ye mo ano sani pano ye a team ye anytime minister say they are going to appoint one minister but 3 directors. The 3 directors are indirectly 3 deputy ministers. What you say? Because one person
name no assessor.
Oh, name no assessor. So you just create it and give it a different name. Into the can you say whatever do ba wafa trouble e ko fi abushafo anka say me no be sia already so ma ke bi ama
so be can asem na
so ndi the medicine no of medicine
you listen no
the medicine nyina say me amiti he in bompa e bonin fama John Dramani Mahama ni NDC aba in fact me bompa dia country side esa kan sa ban ni bi di say the prof kan mi so metimu matumi ayeden be di but here lies the case nipa no ankasa ka chese onye magician enyo ni bi create jobs no into tie asema efri nenum aba oh well wo zo bam pa cho pa mam kakakra utie asema efri nenum aba say onye magician to create job when he was on the seat satam no new opposition not yakunwa no so emebunu pay juma. He told them that he's not a magician. Secondly, wafa nyambo 3. Sa madika ka say manchi we nya ijabechere. Otia say amanf say omo motoma amono. So mo say MPP amamu enya. Ti say ye di amam.
Time na lechere.
Otia say nti ye di si no, ye magana fo nyina ti ase say, they should lower the expectations. All right. 57 you boom. But one way ya had break in the so bar. Boom.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ma, Ebasana party for no Ajiafa. Anyway, Mr. Mami too.
Begin say, ministries no information national security, parliamentary affairs, railway development, sanitation and water resources. And the chieftains and religious affairs, they are local government and a public enterprise.
Yeah.
So, but the way we say they could be merged into some of the.
If you hold still a bit to me, I'm merging.
So we are between me because of here national security here. So they can work under you. Interior.
No, now they are under interior.
Now we are under interior. Yeah. A bit to say roads and highway and transport. And now wash food and agriculture and fisheries and aquaculture.
Trade normally agribusiness.
So a business.
Yeah, because there's difference between agriculture and agribusiness.
Yes,
that must be.
Yeah.
We say deal with the business aspect of the
agriculture. Yeah.
And do look at I really deal with the the technical aspect of the agriculture. Oh, that is true. Also, Alan.
Many problem with that.
Alan himself, no. No, he thinks more of Ghana.
But the question is that when did NDC see this?
Now we are allegedly audio we are going
Good statement.
Baby, I know when you put for the door.
I fly like something. I said, "Now, like you know, say, you have to enter man and say."
Anyway,
but I didn't query. I think there's hope in this country.
There's hope.
Because now we be see here. I am one kakra.
It's the same.
When the accident be see Tech junction or tech roundabout or police station or tomato car be Range Rover be a mangle no crack complete. 25th no 25th early 25th about 1 a.m. On that Christmas day on the pan. And as accident see na Range Rover no man teacher or coffee and no take you say no now and now
we to this speed the boom hazards
yellow no
amber no blink
amber no and when you have 10 would was a car yamin ko was a car no cra no and cars ko to am and when na o TV so nyina and the police for no because rescue woman no Range Rover na say the driver was unconscious, just you're almost dead. And I almost shake him no call Tech police station.
Hospital.
Tech hospital. Until 2 about 3 hours, no bring it back. And I'm man so in the bar a confanochi and now man the car no. Na baby na na me next car on ken. And then near ma. Now the young one say scanning on the cams, then ye mood. That's it. It's no police for no scanning in na it is kind of brain.
Something good is happening.
But what is scanning in our benches? And yet, Ghana sitting quas
Caprecra.
You can't sit in Kwa, which is a foreign currency in account. More you what? I just mania. I reach movies on my within. Anyhow, there are certain people. Papa, what system? It doesn't matter where they are.
Okay.
Now I'm pleading, say, and Ghana for you now. Young Peko numbers are pleased for Nabaso.
All right.
IGP will recognize you. Without Facebook, you cry such men deserve recognition.
All right.
And I think it's very important because intense. What kind of net crowby way? I choose one baby. No match of cat to have one call. Sadi yakosu mama Ghana for nyina yensua sadi
ye papa yo na yenya bone yo
because in fact me call papa no na me ne kasa ono na na ka kire mse because me sikani bibi roman fakapre.
I think those officers might be.
Of course they must be recognized and then
Enti mesrepa say abayin taking serious na
Medasi.
enti nya into say we ye papa okruma
yehunu
Todi.
Medasi Zuba
This said they are National Investigative Bureau at TTFN BNI. Omo penyin no why ade bi. Why nyame so ade. Na aka baako ofa nto aso.
ene de
Asase a wan fa kwan pa so ato a. Akufo da man the man opposite airwork e won kan no. Ode aba.
okay
But say who now ye in charge of the state intelligence agency. Now would you to say o my japade one fa kwan pass one to now return or so resign because otherwise ye the big question in such or investigator you won't have the moral right to do that.
Anyway.
Also resign.
Prof, we have the final say now for you.
Yes. Who's excitement, you know? Me the mestre say NDC for and Yamunina number appointments. I'm sure they know Zuba Kasa never be munim. Me the make the Tusukeko. And a Juman so Yenkum Jafo Nija. I think the approach of me who ye and say no crow say no crow. If you know, for example, me find example say be STC. Drivers say wo near ya lolo ne back on reference Kufo de no.
Metro Mass for
mu nyina unfra adwuma mu hona NDC phones for drivers ne den no
That's not the state. That's not the situation.
Okay.
Let me give you.
Yes, sure.
There are some of the places omukwa yekobi.
Okay, sure.
Metro Mass. Buses in the dada.
Right.
And then change of government and by some people were taking advantage, whether they are workers or
not.
not. I don't believe that will be a MPP appointing no call head, but they were taking advantage to steal the place.
Okay.
So the boys went there, so they will be on for NDC Nifa BBM for. In the case of a friend say, Oko Forikum STC wa.
Yes.
Obia cover ties, Makumako 17. So the boys went there to preserve it.
Obi.
What the as we speak now, the Jimmy I didn't want to. As we speak, fertilizers yes, easy buffer stock Boku it's over 6,000 bags.
I see.
Over 6,000 bags. So I don't think that will be a MPP did you mediation and say, oh, Kofi, no, I lose election. Why do you call that any no maybe so? They will not do that. But so the NDC guys don't go there to take things by force. They go there to prevent. Just a stadium DSC. Your team ye pan. Your team ye pan. Say me ko bianca kwan bianca machine.
Hey.
I'm telling you. I didn't be hire mun tie mu ye. And some of condemn it. What you say? Yeah, we are in acting position. Mo jijin conforce ka ewo but mo jisikano between February and March. You did bring your way and conform niska. I will for your my school. Won't against the will and advice of your staff. Won't me jiskano. Then Aba, we are civil servant. You're not supposed to be politically exposed. We are communicator. We are delegate. All those, and then you get the impression that Abana Abano, who undermine no intina time also and go for one him. Yes, and nobody will allow you to do this.
Anyway, my bad image today.
You are giving the bad government a bad image. When you do that, you'll be met with fierce resistance, and that one there, I'll tell you. You have it easy.
Anyway.
Don't create any bad image. Yeah, don't create any bad image. If you are not with us and you are in any government agency, don't try anything that will embarrass our government. Otherwise, when we come to you, you won't have it easy.
Yes. Anyway,
or the another angle now, but then I may cannot say be a civil service association so there be issue statement say so mu members say what various adwuma mu ayeye adwuma no say omo yes ade no ekọ we ni azuba ka dey excellent and the American say ebia a whole ebia institution from say new job in north or south or D&D
no makoho no say yakoloko no
nipa ni ebia district statistician ebia district
omunyina free
district days na America say team na work down na omu yes ade no those young people should be assured say that is not how jobs are created and that is not how you get that's the angle
regions, they should learn from what our regional executives are doing. Who they are Ashanti compare other regions are higher properly managed because your regional executives are in constant touch with all government agencies until you take the list we rush there. I know that say maybe say how much for them baby and we have tried so much to make sure that we won't have excesses.
All right. Thank you very much, Medasi.
In that regard, no, addition, jobs are not created by say ye ubi free near the wabesha. Basada said -1 + 1.
The same thing, right? Thank you very much, Mr. Amwa. Jima.
Communicators within the Ashanti region. Yabo Mabaso, or Moyibi. Na Kesepa, na Juma Kesepa, no, and then na of Amo sending that me office Casano. I am so angry at Mahama Bema era lunch Martin appointment. They will see yes.
Thank you,
Papa.
Thank you very much, Jimmy Boachiasa over MPP communication team Ashanti region. Ono Ekafubi, Professor Smart Sapon, Director Research Innovations Department, KSTU, Otenenka, Mr. Joseph Amwa Movement for Change, and Honorable Richard Oforia Jimambwedi, former MC of Boise. Our NDC Campaign so Otenenka. Meeting at the Kwabena Owusu Dankwa, meeting my lawyer or Henny Amankwaja. Messages in the Tinkan Fanchain. A very clear PC as Sari, Bediakon, as see. Honored Medi, Washisha, Edi Abremo. Yakram Yami Aduma, and Mepem, Obasani Atienka. Bye bye.